What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your December 2018 Tarot Tarot Reading Tarot Vibe. This is waterstarvibes. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys need a personal reading, hit me up, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Now, first of all, I definitely need to apologize for getting these out so late into the month, knowing that we have the mid-months coming right behind these. But I cannot rush spirit, okay? Before I get into your reading, I'd like to give you what I call a mind trip. That is a vision, a dream, a story, or a scenario that helps flow into your reading, and I use the cards as confirmation to help walk us through. Okay, so I can't rush spirit. I have to go when I get the vision. I finally got yours, so here it is. Virgo, go with me on a mind trip. So there's this ski resort that is up in the mountains, and it's plenty of snow. It's a lot of snow. So at the very top of this mountain, this ski slope, is a small tiny snowball. It begins to roll down, and as it rolls down, it gets bigger and bigger, and more snow clumps to it, and it's bigger and it's bigger and it's bigger, and it finally reaches the bottom of the ski slope, and it's so big that it totally covers the entire community. Not just the ski resort, but all of the different homes and driveways and streets around it. Now, a few hours later, someone comes to your house knocking on your door, and they're saying, "Sir, we just want to let you know that everything's out, and you can't go anywhere. But we did notice that your driveway is looking nice and shoveled. How did that happen? Did it miss your house?" And you say, "No, I got about 15 shovels in the shed." And they're like, "Sir, do you know that there's a shortage of what you have, and we really need it? And if you're willing to, we'll pay you for what it is you have and what it is that we need." And you like, those old things? And the person at your door is really adamant, like, yes, those old things, the things that you've had in your shed for a long time, the things that just been sitting there, the things that you have so many of but don't even use, and there's such a demand out here. Virgo, moving into the December 2018 energy onward into 2019. The main thing that I got for you was smart economics. Some of you guys have something in your brain. This is the shed portion, okay? You have something in your brain, something in your heart, something actually physical, like some type of product or an idea of a product or some type of service that there is a huge demand for, that maybe you're not excited about anymore. You don't even know why you had a collection of sheds. Like, you don't even know why you have all of these type of thoughts towards a business like that. Well, it is because you are coming to a time where even if it hasn't happened yet, I'm feeling like there's going to be something like out there in the community, in the world, where something's going to happen, and the thing that you thought was needed the least, the thing that's been sitting in the shed collecting dust, that's going to be the very thing that everybody comes and knocking on your door to get. So you have to make sure that you're prepared in smart economics to capitalize off of something that you have that a lot of people will need, benefit from, want, pay for. Okay? So start being in the energy right now, especially moving into 2019, because it's a lot of energy surrounding like higher belief systems. So if you believe at a certain level, it's more than likely that your manifestations are going to come true. So I'm also feeling like I was saying, there's going to be, like, the way the world is changing, there's going to be a need again for what you have. Like I said, the demonstration of this scenario is like everything was fine at first, you know, but all it took was that one snowball to roll down that hill. It collected all of this other stuff, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and boom, it was nobody affected, and then a whole community is affected by it, you know? But it just so happens that you were already prepared, already had what you needed to, not just avoid the disaster, but clean it up if it did hit. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are going to be looking to you for that. Okay, I don't know. Some of y'all may be doing insurance sales too. I don't know why I get that, but it's just kind of like what could be damaged it is avoided or something like that. Some of you guys may need to get a business, but they want you to get insurance for your business, which is going to be a good thing too. Okay, I just catch so much business with y'all. Like, I know a lot of people want to hear about love and what's my love life gonna be and who looking into me, da da da. That's why I go to the cards too, because you never know what'll come up in the cards. Okay, but like I said, I get those mind trips. Get in tune with that word, because we're going to be rocking with that a lot. The mind trips are the thing to me that helps set the tone, and then we just go from there. So cards have been shuffled, and now I just split the deck. God, we are looking for the highest guidance for Virgo moving into December 2018 all the way into this January 2019. We're looking for the energies and the highest guidance. Oh, okay, so the Eight of Swords. So this is you sitting in the house. Who, that old thing? That. So you might be in a little bit of a self-imprisonment right now. Now this could be due to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you guys could be feeling lost in your own mind and your own thoughts. I would encourage you to look at the Capricorn video, because there's a good mind trip that talks about this energy right here specifically. Okay, so some of you guys may be feeling lost, trapped in your own head, worrying too much, putting fears and illusions on yourself that might not actually be there. Seven of Wands. So some of you guys can be stuck in an energy where you may be at a job, or you may be having to do something where you have to stand up for yourself, or you need to start standing up for yourself more. I'm really feeling like a lot of you guys are just having to do what you have to do to get by, not realizing that that shed that you have will totally remove all of this. Okay, especially if it's a job situation, or you have to be around a bunch of competition, or you have to be around a bunch of people who like maybe lie on you or spread rumors about you, and you always have to stand up for yourself, or you have to hold your ground, or you have to defend your position, and it leaves you in this state of mind clutter. Okay, it makes you just not want to participate in whatever it is going on. It could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. We got that energy as well. So it's like you guys are definitely feeling mind trappy. All right, you're in the house, even though some of this may not even be affecting you directly. You may be having to stand up for things that are outside of you. Like you might have to be standing up for family members constantly, or standing up with children in school constantly, or your children might be getting picked on, and it may make you feel a little worried. Now in the deep root of it all, Ace of Cups. Okay, so we're not talking about someone who never had it. We're not talking about someone who's always been in this energy. This to me is representing oppression. Okay, this is someone who has a bunch of things going on around him. Could be competition, could be people talking, could be co-workers. Okay, has a lot of people talking, and if that's what's causing the mental frustration or the mental energy, mental imprisonment. But boy, if you look at that cup right there, that is overflowing with emotional fulfillment. Okay, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy first of all, but deep rooted inside you, you have something. You have something that's going to bring that emotional fulfillment, something that's going to bring you joy, that's going to bring you hope, and something that you probably can start over before. Because how I'm seeing it is that shed and those 15 shovels that's just laying around, that's all of the stuff that you used to love to do, the stuff that you hoped for, all of your dreams, everything that you wanted is in that shed. And it's like all of the stuff that you wanted that you maybe are not doing right now, that is all of the stuff that is needed. That's the stuff right there that will get you out of this entrapment energy, especially if this is like a job environment. Okay, this may even be a relationship. Like you can't lead a relationship because you don't have, like, it's a codependent relationship. You really want some emotional fulfillment, but you always have to constantly stand up for yourself or fight for yourself in this relationship. Okay, and it definitely seems as though some of y'all are just really trapped in your own thinking. Okay, now in the recent past, the Star. So some of you guys came into some hope. This is that person knocking on the door telling you, hey, we can use them 15 shovels. Okay, so in the past you may have gotten some news, or may have had a reawakening for a dream that you had, or somebody may have asked you to do something that you used to do, and it brought back this emotional fulfillment. Like for example, if you used to paint back in the day, right? And now this person came and said, hey, remember you used to paint those little flower things? Yeah, can you make me one now? Okay, or this is somebody feeling a lot of hope around a situation that may look bleak. Okay, this is you remembering the emotional fulfillment. This is you remembering all of the things that are left in those shed, or in the shed. Okay, this is for some of you guys. You had hopes and dreams of being actors and actresses, really wanting to be a star. Okay, really wanting to write, or really wanting to contribute something on a production scale. All right, whether that was your face being in front of the camera or your face being behind the camera, whether it was you singing or producing. Okay, it's like either side of the spectrum, you had some hope about doing something big and something major, and now it's kind of like settling energy. Like, we're gonna put that to the side, but now it's kind of like you've either seen the hope that what you do or what you have is in demand, or that's what's coming up. Now in your head, 10 of Cups. Okay, so 10 of Cups, this is what you're hoping for. This is what you're looking for. This is your home back there. That's the shed somewhere back there with all of your shovels and all of the tools that you have to give you this emotional fulfillment. Now, this here speaks about the family. It speaks about the home. It speaks about completion. So some of you guys may be getting married and you're very anxious or scared about it, and you may even be feeling like you have to defend the marriage, the relationship, the husband, the wife, the type of wedding, the amount of money that you want to spend on this. Okay, this is you actually too feeling like that you have a lot of things to contribute, okay, emotionally. Some of you guys have like a need or a want for foster children. If you've been thinking about adopting foster children, or you want to do like a legal guardianship of like a niece, a nephew, or something like that, whatever it is, you may be feeling like you can make the home more complete. Okay, so I would go ahead and do those things. Now, I don't advise, you know, just take my word for it. This is not legal counsel. I'm not a health practitioner. I'm just giving you the energy that surrounds it. And as it pertains to this, it's looking like it's some really good hope and energy for you guys to do that. For some of you guys, this could be teaching school as well, or opening up your own foster care or social work agency. Okay, those are just the specifics. But for some of you guys, you already know what this is. It's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Maybe you recently found a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces who you found a lot of hope with, or you really think that this is a good situation and you probably want to marry this person, or at least see if this can be a good, fulfilling relationship. Now, in the near future, oh, we got the 4 Cups. I always say about the 4 Cups, this is reconsideration of something, because some of y'all may feel bored. Some of y'all may feel like, oh my God, life is just terrible. This is all I'll ever have. You know, I'm stuck at this dead-end job. All of the old dreams and everything that was in my shed, all of my tools that are needed are in such demand. Can you see that? The person's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. This is the person they're knocking on the door. They're saying, hey, oh my God, guess what? We need those sheds. And you're just kind of like, okay. And it's like, dude, hello. What you have is in demand. I need you to take a second look. Some of y'all are just like, no, that'll never work. That'll never happen. All of my old dreams, that'll never happen. But life right now, this month and moving into the new year, is asking you to reconsider. It's asking you to take a second look. Some of y'all are going to take a second look, a real second look, whether it be at a person who maybe you thought, they're all right. And then you go back and you be like, oh, wait a minute, they have a little bit more to offer than I thought. Okay, once again, this is that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Okay, so some of you guys could definitely be feeling like, I want to give that a second chance. Some of you guys may be giving second chances because someone has changed. Okay, now this also speaks to you already had tried this before. So some of you guys, I don't feel anything new except for the renewal of like emotional fulfillment. This to me is speaking to something that you've tried before and it didn't necessarily work out, and life is asking you, give it another chance. Reconsider. Go into the tool shed and pull out those shovels and just see, because you already heard, you already got the word, somebody already spit it in your ear that whatever it is that you had that got stored up somehow, it's in demand again. And you need to go back out there and try it again. Okay? Now, what you fear. The Empress. Okay, so some of y'all fear success. You know what I get? Some of y'all don't fear success. You fear what you'll have to give up with success. Okay? And some of y'all just really, I'm going to just be totally honest. Don't be mad at me for saying this, but this is what I get. Some of y'all so used to fighting and defending, or have been fighting and defending yourself so long, that you don't want to, because you can't have that story anymore. Oh, I got fired, or I got dumped, or, you know, life just really took a crap on me, and you get to walk around and say that sad song. You get to walk around with that sad story. I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes people get addicted to their pain. They get addicted to those stories they tell themselves, because guess what? They start lying to themselves after a while. Oh, I'm not needed. Oh, my time is up. Oh, everything is over. Oh, well, no, that's it. That was the last call, and I'm stuck here. I'm stuck at this job. I'm always gonna have to do this and that. And you get so used to being in that story that, you know, if you become successful, you can't talk like that no more. That's not gonna be your story no more. People like being a victim. People like that mentality. Oh, you think you lost yours. Whoo, you should have saw what I had and what I lost. It's like people get stuck in this competition of who lost the most. Meanwhile, everybody, y'all all sitting around talking about what you could have, should have, would have done, and you had the opportunity to. Some of y'all really actually feel like the wave has passed. You fear that the wave has passed, and to be the Empress, which is the one who was creative, the one who came forth with those projects, the one who was able to do what she said or he said he was going to do. This speaks to fertility as well. Some of you guys may be trying to get pregnant and may fear that you may not be able to get pregnant. And a lot of y'all may be feeling like, if I start this project, or if I do what it is that I'm supposed to do, if I get into this relationship, it's not gonna be what I want. And then especially, I'm really catching the vibe of all of y'all out there who like to stay stuck in those mental stories. If you notice that you're a victim, if your excuse is, well, I did that before and it didn't work, or I was married before and I got divorced, so I'll never get married again, or I tried to open a business before and I had to close it down, so I'll never try it again. Life is asking you, or will soon ask you, it's going to present you with some information that's going to say, okay, look, I know it may not have worked out the way you wanted to in the past. For some of y'all, well, I tried to get pregnant. I went through that whole in vitro and all that, but it didn't work. You know, some of y'all are really about to catch that hope train, like, wait a minute now, I know you say you want children, you want a house full of them, so we're going to ask you to reconsider. Okay, now how you look to other people, the King of Swords. So some of you guys are really intellectual. Okay, you look like you are a person who walks in integrity, and you do things with dignity and with honor. Okay, that's the way a lot of you guys are coming across. Now you're coming up as the king, which means whatever it is that's in your shed, this is your confirmation again that you look like you can deliver on that. Okay, we need someone who can be the leader. Well, guess what? The leader is a king. You know, so how people are looking at you, they're looking at you as the same person as in the vision. They're the ones knocking on your door asking you, hey, you got what we need. You're the king of whatever this is. Okay, you have the sword. This sword right here is the truth. This is the knowledge. This is the tool. This is whatever it is that's in demand. You're in possession of it. This is you looking like you can carry out the duties and responsibilities of the king, or of the leader, or of the person who is in demand. And you're not only looking like the person who can do it, we know that you're going to be full of truth and integrity as you do it. So if you want to open up a school, you know the school is going to be based off of truth and integrity, and not off somebody just trying to hurry up and get money. You know, your children are going to be well taken care of. Okay, this is if you wanted to open your own law practice, you're going to practice according to how the law is, and not what money you can work out under the table and what deals you can make with the DA and all them kind of people. You feel what I'm saying? So this is somebody who looks like they are who they say they are, and they do what they supposed to do, whether it's in your face or behind closed doors when nobody's looking. You don't have to worry, because that person's still going to do the right thing. Now, what you hope for? The moon. Okay, this moon card immediately is going with the star card, because it's like together they are helping to shine a light in a dark place. Look at that Capricorn mind trip. Okay, I'm feeling like this y'all energy too. Okay, y'all both earth signs, so y'all could all be experiencing and feeling the same thing. But what I'm getting with these two cards together, especially this moon, is we're going to be busting a lot of illusions and a lot of fears. Okay, also things are going to be brought to light. Meaning, like that shed, you're going to open it up, And those tools are going to get to see the light of day for the first time. Because some of y'all, these are tools like you speak really well, you write really well, you know, you're used to be a mechanic and you work with your hands very well. This is going to bring those skills out again and let them see the time of day again. Some of y'all have skills and talents that, you know, you just haven't used in a while. I forgot what sign that was that I got, like, singing with them. But for some of you guys, you haven't sang in a really long time. You used to sing in a choir, maybe when you was a child, or, you know, you did a little singing around the house, or you had a family member who could sing. And now it's like, okay, you know what, my voice is going to see the light of day again. Okay, but whatever it is, it's just looking like something's coming out, something's being exposed, some illusions and some fears are being banished, okay, because they simply just don't matter. Okay, now, but I'm also just really catching that light of day. Some of y'all bringing some skills, some talents out, and they're going to see the light of day for the first time. Now, bottom of the deck, the Chariot. I believe it's Capricorn who just got this as well. The Chariot, for your overall energy, you're coming in. Smart economics, Virgo. Hear me. Smart economics. If you have something, a tool, a service, a product that you have been wanting to do, life is asking you two things: reconsider if it failed before, and then take some forward movement. This is your overall energy, the Chariot. This is the arrival. This is the yin, the yang, the balance. Okay, you found the duality. Okay, the spiritual, the earth plane. This is your plane right here, earth. Okay, this is your domain. But you also have mastered and learned how to bring down and manifest those things. That's why you got so many tools in your shed just sitting there. But this here speaks all to that energy of you bringing them out. There being forward movement with it. And you being seen and heard with it. Okay? A lot of y'all who've been sitting on, like, your talents, or sitting on the tools that are in the shed, those are coming to light. And life is asking you to move forward. Smart economics, smart economics. That's what I keep getting and won't stop. Smart economics. If you don't see it yet, start paying attention, because I'm not a person, I don't like to watch the news, I don't like to watch CNN, I don't like my mind to get put, like, I don't want them to tell me what's going on. Don't put it in my mind. God will tell me what I need to know walking this earth. So I pick and choose what I see. But for you, I feel like some information is going to come in that's going to help you see that whatever it was that you had, or whatever it was that you did, or what you've been, rejecting, not wanting to do, that's going to be like the one very thing that can propel you forward, because other people are in need of it. That's the key. It's a revival of something that you have, because now it is in demand. Smart economics, Virgo. Take advantage of what you can, because in the next 5 years, you can capitalize and put yourself on the front line of a huge wave of things to come, because of the simple fact that you took advantage of it now. Like, you got the tools for it. You got the skills for it. You got the mindset for it. You got the discipline for it. You want to be sitting somewhere 5 years from now looking like the star, as opposed to, back on the couch mad in your house, and people got to beg you and beg you and beg you to come on out, to put them skills on out. Should nobody have to be begging you 5 years from now to be the star that you were supposed to be the business owner you were supposed to be. And for some of y'all, this is definitely that relationship. Could be a Cancer. We got a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces on the energy. We got a lot of cups, okay? Even cups of offers of reconsideration. It's just like this Cancer card here. A lot of y'all could be starting something or revealing something to a Cancer, or trying to move forward in something with a Cancer. There's good collaborative energy with a Cancer as well. So, Virgo, thank you guys so much for all your likes, subscribes, shares. I hope you guys found this reading insightful. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you got going on. Definitely make sure that you guys are using your skills to your advantage, because I'm telling you, if the word smart economics don't leave my head, oh my God, I hope it goes away after I stop this video. But it's really just wanting you to know that you have the tools and the skills necessary, and it is definitely either in demand now, or it's coming to a head. So pay attention.